Seven on the brass dial points to the past, while I picture us 40 years down the line, sitting in this booth where the shadows last, drinking slow drip under the neon sign. You will wear a cardigan painted in gray, counting out silver with an easy hand. We will watch the young kids rush away in a time we no longer try to command. The steam coils up from a painted saucer lid, holding every quiet promise that we hid. Old winter light will soften every deep wrinkle line as you slide the plum jam across the pine. We shall whisper of moments when the crowd moved fast, finding sweet comfort in a love built to last. A silver spoon clinks softly in a gentle blue cup, while the quiet town slowly gathers itself up. Steady and slow, we will watch the cold street begin to glow. I can see your worn knuckles holding the spoon, not caring if we leave by morning or noon. Just two old dreamers in a corner seat, where the smell of dark espresso stays sweet. Time is just a guest in a vinyl chair, brushing silver threads through your thin soft hair. We do not need to rush or run the race when tomorrow holds such a tranquil place. 7 ticks away on the wall behind, a sweet future waiting in a peaceful mind. 2 cups of decaf on a table for 2, just an old morning spent loving you.
You will hold the pencil like it owes a debt, sure that 11 down is not correct yet. I can picture us with 30 springs behind, fighting over letters neither one can find. I will say a word I know is not the one, just to hear you laugh and tell me I'm not done. You will write it in and scratch it out again, leaving small gray weather where the answer's been. The steam will curl above the folded morning news, holding every friendly word we get to use. Winter light will fall across the puzzle squares as you claim you're winning, though nobody cares. We will fight about a word for half the day, finding all our comfort in the friendly fray. One dull pencil rolling where the wood dips down, while the morning takes its slow way through the town. 10 to 12, and neither one is won, and the crossword is a battle barely begun. I can see the smile behind the frown you keep, guarding an amusement neither one will speak. Just 2 stubborn readers in a corner booth, where the arguing is only another truth. and read along our page, adding softer silver, taking little age. We will never solve the whole of it, and yet that is the only thing I never will regret. 12 will pass us with the puzzle half undone, and the paper folded warm against the sun. 2 dull pencils and a table meant for 2. Just an ordinary noon of losing to you. There are letters someone carved into the pine, not our own, but close enough to feel like mine. I can picture us with 50 winters spent, sitting where the low gray light has always lent. You will set your glasses down beside the plate, saying we should go, and then agreeing, wait. I will trace the grain the way I always could, reading 30 years of us inside the wood. The steam will hang above us like a second roof, keeping every ordinary piece of proof. Winter light will lay itself across the grain as you turn your cup and start the tale again. We will tell the ones we've told 100 times, finding something new inside the oldest lines. A small spoon will ring the saucer once and rest, while the morning does the only thing it does best. Nine o'clock, and no one calls our name, and the window keeps the weather much the same. I can see the way you hold the handle now, steadier than either of us knew somehow. Just 2 old arrivals who will never rush, where the room is one long comfortable hush. Time will take the seat it always tries to take, leaving softer edges everywhere it wakes. We will not be counting what the years have cost, when so little of the good of it is lost. Someone else will carve their letters in the pine, and the table will be theirs as much as mine. 2 warm cups still cooling where we stayed, just an ordinary morning that we made.
Set down your heavy coat beside the door. I save the corner table near the street. The city wakes up slowly as before, while warm black coffee settles at our feet. A milk truck squeaks its brakes against the curb, and iron shutters rattle down the lane. No early traffic noise will now disturb the way the condensation coats the pane. You hang your knitted scarf upon the peg and sit right down to catch your gentle breath. The baker rolls his cart across the cobblestone tile. You look at me and say it has been quite a while. You stir the brown sugar until the foam dissolves, and tell me how your garden made it through the frost, while outside on the pavement every wheel revolves. We count the peaceful, quiet hours we never lost. A street sweeper moves past the yellow gate, his stiff broom scratching softly on the stone. The wall clock ticks along at its own rate, and neither one of us is here alone. You wipe your spectacles upon your sleeve and order us 2 pastries from the tray. We do not need to speak of all those busy years, or why the winter felt so long and deep. A simple steaming mug can banish old regrets and fears before the rest of town wakes up from sleep. Just take another sip and let it linger slow. The street outside can hurry all it wants today. We have no place we need to go. I am so glad you came across the way. Where did the clock on the counter lose its second hand? It ticks once, then pauses like it wants to understand. I watch the steam rise slowly off the porcelain rim, and wonder if the baker knows my eyes are getting dim. A yellow napkin floats down to the tile floor. I count the footsteps coming through the heavy wooden door. The newspaper mentions rain in cities far away. I wonder if the postman brings your letter here today. The coffee grinder hums a pitch I used to sing along. Everything is quiet like the middle of a song. My mind wanders back to 40 years ago, when winter came gentle with a little bit of snow. I trace the marble table with the worn fingernail, watching tiny sugar crystals falling off the scale. The bell above the entryway rings a quiet golden tone, while steam from fresh cinnamon rolls warms my skin alone. A silver pitcher catches sunlight leaning against the wall, and gentle piano chords drift down the narrow hall. Did I remember to turn off the kitchen stove? Or was it yesterday I walked through the maple grove? The waitress smiles and nods without asking what I need. She knows I like the light roast and a quiet page to read. My coat feels heavy, but the room is nice and warm. Outside the window glass. There is no sign of storm. My mind wanders back to 40 years ago, when winter came gentle with a little bit of snow. I traced the marble table with the worn fingernail, watching tiny sugar crystals falling off the scale. The bell above the entryway rings a quiet golden tone, while steam from fresh cinnamon rolls warms my skin alone. The silver pitcher catches sunlight leaning against the wall, and gentle piano chords drift down the narrow hall. Thoughts keep rolling like a slow rolling river bend. Some stories start right where you thought they had to end. A little drip of cream turns black coffee into gray. I guess I will sit right here and think the afternoon away. Whose hat is hanging over there on hook number 4? I ask the empty chair beside the quiet open door. The clock ticks once again, the sugar dissolves. Just peaceful thoughts remaining as the light revolves. Frayed houndstooth wool scrunch my left wrist, a coarse old weave that kept the April draft away. I press my sleeve against the corner of the booth, and suddenly 30 winter storms just melt away. The smell of chicory and toasted rye comes back, exactly like the morning that you signed the lease. The steam rises up from a white ceramic cup. A quiet saxophone plays softly through the room. I close my eyes and feel the heavy years unwind, and catch the faint sweet scent of wild lilac bloom. A young man laughed beside the counter near the door, dropping a shiny quarter down into the slot, while rainy boots left quiet puddles on the floor, and someone wiped the counter clean while steam ran hot. You turned your collar up against the chilly air, and promised we would always find a table there. The waitress brings the check written in faded ink. Her cotton apron strings are tied in knots behind. I touch the rough weave on my knee and start to think how gentle time can be when love stays left behind. A soft piano chord fills up this quiet place. The velvet cushion holds the weight of 40 years. No need to hurry now, the morning train is gone. We traded anxious steps for warm and peaceful tears, and found a simple life to rest our lights on. Coarse houndstooth wool and fresh ground roasted beans. I leave 2 silver coins beside the saucer rim. The sweet old record plays behind the wooden screens. As happy yesterday grows soft and slow and dim.
There will be a small brass bell above the frame, ringing just as tired and as glad the same. I can picture us with 30 winters more, and my hand still waiting on the heavy door. You will tell me not to bother as you do, then you'll walk on through it anyway, right through. I will take the step behind you like before, keeping to the only job I ever swore. The steam will meet us as the cold comes off our sleeves, holding every quiet promise that it keeps. Winter light will find us halfway through the door, as you shake the weather off onto the floor. We will take the seat we've taken all along, finding all our comfort where we still belong. One warm cup will wait for you before you ask, while the morning goes about its gentle task. The bell above will chime, and the room will hold the 2 of us in time. I can see the frost still resting on your sleeve, melting in a warmth we never had to leave. Just 2 slow arrivals in a corner booth, where the opening of doors is all the truth. Time will hold the handle when my hands are through, doing what I always tried to do for you. We will not be worried what the winters bring, when the door is such a small and steady thing. The brass bell will settle back against the wood, saying we arrived exactly as we should. 2 cold coats and 1 warm table meant for 2, just an ordinary winter holding you. chair, dripping out a small gray river everywhere. I can picture us with 40 rains gone by, watching this one come without a reason why. You will say we ought to wait until it clears, knowing well we've used that reason 40 years. I will order one more round we do not need, buying us another hour guaranteed. The steam will rise to meet the rain along the glass, holding every ordinary hour as it goes past. Winter rain will write its letters down the pane as you fold your hands and let it write again. We will stay until the gray has had its say, finding all our comfort in a stalled out day. One warm cup will fog the window where we sit, while the whole street runs and we make none of it. 3:30 and nothing has to end, and the rain has been a slow and decent friend. I can see the small reflection on your face, softer than the weather ever had to trace. Just two willing captives in a corner booth, where the rain outside is alibi for truth. Number 9 is printed on the paper tag, and the kettle finds a low and steady drag. I can picture us with 30 winters on, splitting one warm pastry till the plate is gone. You will fold the napkin into careful halves, and the room will fill with small and settled laughs. I will save you every corner with a cream, while November passes like a patient dream. The steam will draw its slow initials in the air, holding every ordinary word we share. Winter light will soften every line we wear, as you slide the sugar over unaware. We will speak of days when everybody ran, finding all our comfort in a smaller plan. One tin spoon will settle in a plain white cup, while the town outside is only waking up. 9:10, the clock is in no rush, and the street outside is dressed in gentle hush. I can see your careful hands around the plate, not concerned if we should leave at 9 or 8. Just two slow believers in a corner booth, where the smell of butter keeps its simple truth. Time will be a guest who takes the softer chair, threading quiet silver through your thinning hair. We will never need to win a single race, when tomorrow keeps for us this steady place. Number 9 goes quiet on the tabletop, and the morning does not ask us once to stop. 2 warm cups of nothing much for 2, just an ordinary hour spent loving you.
If 22 could see me now, sitting where the soft light bends, I would tell you how the storm slowly turned to gentle friends. The heavy oak legs scrape across the pine, a sturdy weight that holds my 80 years. I sink into the leather cushions line and look at you through half-forgotten tears. Young boy, you ran so fast to catch the train, fearing that the world would pass you by. The steam rises slow from a simple blue cup. No need to rush when the day opens up. You worried so much over things you couldn't keep. Now look at the quiet grace we harvest while you sleep. You thought the mountain peak was all that mattered then, while missing every flower along the dusty glen. The coffee brews the same in 65 as 94, and peace was waiting right beside the corner bakery door. So put your worries down upon this scratched mahogany table. We made it through the night and proved that we were stable. The corner table knows our daily grace, where velvet armrest cradle weary hands. I wish I held your young and worried face and showed you how the timeline gently lands. You wrote long letters you were scared to mail, afraid of making errors on the trail. Forgive yourself for every step you stumbled on the floor. The sweetest jazz is played when age comes knocking at the door. The waitress knows my name, the silver spoon is cool, and time was never harsh, just a quiet teacher at the school. Sit back into the heavy wood, my dear, there is no hurry left to find us here. The tea is warm, the morning air is mild. You did just fine, my frantic little child. Butterscotch amber spills across our small wooden corner booth. Warm liquid gold that washes over 20 years of missing truth. Apricot rays slant low through steamy window panes, warming the marble table where the shadow lingers and remains. An older gentleman in flannel slides his coat onto the chair, nodding softly as he settles down with quiet silver hair. Mind if I steal the sugar bowl? He asks with gentle eyes, a friendly question breaking through the quiet days around. strangers finding comfort in the golden morning skies. He talks about his garden and the roses in the back. I share my little story of a train along the track. Warm porcelain cups can soften any winter chill, when gentle voices linger while the busy town sits still. He shares a quiet story of a garden in the rain, as steam floats off the saucers like a slow departed train. Two strangers trade a smile across a weathered wooden floor, and leave their heavy burdens right outside the corner door. He says the world moves faster than it ever did before. I smile and pass the napkin holder across the polished floor. We do not even ask for names, but somehow it feels right to share a simple moment inside this honeyed light. He folds his paper neatly and he tips his velvet cap, leaving a soft remembrance on this town's familiar map. The butterscotch amber fades as clouds drift through the sky. A sweet morning encounter, a gentle soft goodbye.
You will take it black the way you always do, and the sugar bowl will sit here missing you. I can see us with our 40 autumns worn, waiting on an ordinary winter morn. You will read the paper backward, page to page, circling little things that never make the stage. I will fill your cup before you think to ask. 30 years of practice makes it half a task. The steam will lean towards you like it always has, keeping all the small and unremarkable past. Morning light will settle on your resting hands while the radio is playing something bland. We will talk of nothing worth repeating twice, finding in the nothing something close to nice. One chipped rim will catch the low and yellow sun, while the day outside has barely thought to run. Past 8, the hour does not press, and your coat is hanging over mine no less. I can see the small repairs along your sleeve, stitches from a season neither one will leave. Just two patient keepers of a corner booth, where the bitter in the cup is telling truth. Time will pull a chair and never say a word, leaving silver in the places it has stirred. We will not be hurried into anything when the morning is a slow and open thing. Your cup will go down empty, mine half through, and the clock will have no argument with you. Two black coffees on a table meant for two, just a plain and patient morning loving you.
Roasted hazelnut drifts across the polished wooden floor, while an old man hangs his trench coat by the door. Dark roasted chicory and toasted rye float high. The copper kettle softly sighs beneath the autumn sky. She pours the steaming water with a practiced, steady hand, a gentle rhythm known across this sleepy corner land. He nods across the counter at the familiar place, a lifetime written softly in the lines upon his face. The clock ticks slow against the papered wall. Outside the city hums, but here the shadows fall. So sweet and calm inside the yellow light, where yesterday's cold worries fade from sight. Warm nutmeg lingers near the corner booth. He folds his newspaper to read the truth. She brings a ceramic cup filled to the brim and trades a little quiet smile with him. Fresh cardamom and sugar drift past the window pane. A silver bell rings softly as it welcomes in the rain. He stirs a tiny porcelain cup with easy, slow delight, while steam curves up to meet the pale and hazy daylight. No words are needed in this kitchen, warm and deep, where all the gentlest promises are kept. The clock ticks slow against the papered wall. Outside the city hums, but here the shadows fall. So sweet and calm inside the yellow light, where yesterday's cold worries fade from sight. Warm nutmeg lingers near the corner booth. He folds his newspaper to read the truth. She brings a ceramic cup filled to the brim and trades a little quiet smile with him. Years are poured like coffee through the mesh of cloth and steel. 100 quiet winter mornings made to heal. They share the simple comfort of a place they call their own, where nobody who steps inside is ever left alone. The scent of sweet vanilla settles down, a quiet sanctuary in the middle of the town. She wipes the counter smooth and clean once more. He rests his hands beside the wooden door. This brass teaspoon still remembers yesterday's rain, swirling warm milk in a quiet little lane. I watch the steam rise slowly to the pine, taking my sweet time to make the morning mine. A tiny nick sits on the rim of my porcelain cup, holding 3 dark drops before I drink them up. The old wooden tabletop is cool beneath my palm. Every quiet shadow brings a gentle sort of calm. Outside the window, early streetcars hum a steady song. Right inside this corner where I feel that I belong, barista nods without a single spoken word. Softest rustle of a paper is the only sound that's heard. Steam curls high while the town begins to move, finding slow comfort in this familiar groove. Paper pages turn as the cinnamon settles low, watching quiet shadows put on their daily show. Every little corner holds a story from before, resting my old coat right beside the painted door. A small brass key rests on the napkin by my side, keeping all the little secrets that I used to hide. The clock upon the wall ticks slow and very sweet, far away from all the rush out on the main street. I trace the scratched mahogany and breathe the roasted air, glad to spend an hour sitting in this wicker chair. Years go spinning by like dust inside a golden ray, yet time stands still enough for me to catch my breath today. No need to hurry anywhere, no promises to keep, just soft velvet melodies pulling worries into sleep. The brass spoon cools down against the napkin ring. I listen close to what the quiet corners sing. Another gentle sip before I walk into the light. Everything is soft and everything is right. Two drops of milk in dark roast slowly spin before the bell above the door rings in. The room is still as marble in the frost, until a sudden thought of something lost cuts through the quiet like a silver bell. Did we leave any stories left to tell? A spoon is resting on a napkin square, and dust motes float through cool, unscented air. Steam rises up to meet the tin ceiling beams, waking the floor from its velvet dreams. Old leather chairs shift under soft wool coat sleeves. The baker slides fresh pastry onto yellow trays, while golden light rewinds forgotten summer days. A brass clock clicks as coffee drips through paper filters slow, and music from an old piano softly starts to flow. We watch streetcars turn corners past damp glass. The counter boy is wiping clean the tile and offers every customer a smile. A folded paper sits beside a hat where someone's orange sleeping tabby cat stretches a paw near porcelain and plate, while chilly shadows drift across the grate. Steam rises up to meet the tin ceiling beams, waking the floor from its velvet dreams. Old leather chairs shift under soft wool coat sleeves. The baker slides fresh pastry onto yellow trays, while golden light rewinds forgotten summer days. A brass clock clicks clicks as coffee drips through paper filters slow, and music from an old piano softly starts to flow. We watch streetcars turn corners past damp glass. A sudden memory arrives without a word, faint as the flutter of a winter bird. The streetlight flickers off across the street, where early walking shoes and pavement meet. 2 drops of milk dissolve into the dark. Outside the window lies the city park. The mug is warm against a steady hand. Yesterday you said the world moves much too fast for a quiet cup. Yesterday you told me never add sugar before you taste the brew. Now I watch the barista fold a paper napkin into 2. The brass bell clinks against the frosted glass front door. A stray gray dog sits patiently outside on the wooden floor. The old rack sways under 4 heavy wool coats, and someone's pencil scrapes out tiny handwritten notes. The radiator hums its familiar low chord, a crossword puzzle I solved on a pine board. Brass spoon rests beside that chipped blue stoneware plate. The clock upon counter ticks, 5 minutes late. Warm steam climbs slowly toward tin ceiling tile, while stranger eyes meet mine across this room and smile. A baker sweeps 3 crumbs off the glass display. The milk pitcher drips once in a quiet way. 2 forgotten knit gloves rest upon a bench seat outside. Soft footsteps tread down the damp street. A faded postcard shows a pier in 1964. The mail carrier stamps his heavy boots beside the door. Every little detail feels exactly where it belongs. The radio plays softly through old classic songs. Your words from yesterday still keep the atmosphere right. The kettle stops its singing in gentle pale light. Quiet steam vanishes as the room settles down.